What up? What up? What up? What up, people? Man, what up, man? I'm your host, LD Doug Kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
Likeable dialogue.
Now, I was gonna talk about a little bit of NBA draft because we got the draft going on, and then I was gonna talk about Canelo Crawford, but then I got the days mixed up. Canelo Crawford is not actually today; it's actually Friday is actually the Canelo Crawford fight. So we're gonna hold off on the Canelo Crawford. We might touch up on it a little bit today. Um and we might touch up on it a little bit today. But I was gonna talk about a little bit of the NBA draft, but we're gonna talk about Deontay Wilder have a fight Friday. What you guys think about Deontay Wilder, man? We are going to touch up on Canelo Crawford. So I do just want to get that off the rip, though. We are going to touch up on that. L Dub Boxing say plugged in.
Likeable dialogue.
What up, L Dub Boxing, man? I appreciate you, my guy. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. And you got to make sure you follow us on on Instagram, man, at Likeable Dialogue, so I can give you a follow back, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I give you that follow back, man, for sure. But yeah, man. So we got the Canelo Crawford situation, and then we have Jake Paul fighting. Then you got Kid Austin versus Tevin Former. He's fighting. I mean, they fighting. And then, you got the press conference on Friday. So there's a lot going on Friday and Saturday. Jake Paul card goes down. It's going to be big. It's going to be major. It's going to be something to talk about, right? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So, man, let's get started, man. I really want to start on Deontay Wilder, right? So we all know Deontay Wilder has had a rough going. Like, bro has had it rough, man. Like, I don't know if nobody else has had it as rough as Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder has had it pretty rough, man. Like, his last couple of fights against Zane, he got knocked out. He been losing, and he just haven't been the same in some time. And I really don't even recall his last win, maybe against Tyson Fury, but man, yeah, man, like Deontay Wilder, man, hasn't really been in the best, hasn't had the best record so far, man. So, but so far though, man, he's only 43-4. You know what I'm saying? So 43 wins, 4 losses, but it just comes at a time where it's like at a bad predicament. You know what I'm saying? It's like at a bad predicament. You know what I mean? And it really causing him. It just sucks right now for him. You know what I mean? So he lost against Joseph Parker, Zane, and now he's going up against Terrell Anthony Harden. I probably mispronounced the name. Y'all know me, but he's going up against him. But my whole thing is with Deontay Wilder, man, is brother, you gotta win this fight. Like, this is a fight that Deontay Wilder must win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go out on a limb, man, and say, from parts of what I see from Deontay Wilder, man, as far as physique wise, he looks like he's in shape, right? He does look like he's in shape. But the thing is that I have against Deontay Wilder is he always looked like he was in shape. But the thing is, his boxing ability. And when I seen him doing like the open workout, he just didn't look as like he's learned anything new. Like, he's got rid of Malik Scott. Like, yes, okay, we see you've gotten rid of Malik Scott. But the question is, we're not questioning your capability of getting in shape. We're more so questioning his ability in the boxing ring. That's more so what we're questioning. Right here, you see Deontay Wilder, the Brums bomber. We see him. He looks like he's in tip top shape. We see him. He looks like he's in tip top shape. But the only thing is that with you being in shape, Deontay, what what have you learned new in the boxing ring, right? You've got rid of Malik Scott. You said you figured it out. What was causing you to lose these fights? Like, he said that he figured it out. He said that he was able to figure it out and find out what was actually causing him to lose some of these bouts. And so, man, Friday we will have to see. We will have to see Friday, June 27th. Did he really figure out what actually caused him to be losing out on these boxing matches, man? Some will write him off. Some say he's done with. I'm going to go on a limb and say, yes, Deontay Wilder is probably over with. But this is a must win for Deontay Wilder. Like, this is a must win. Like, if you didn't win any other fight, you have to come out and you have to win this particular fight. And the reason why I say Deontay Wilder has to win this particular fight is because Deontay Wilder is going up against the odds. I want to say he's going up against the system, right? But with boxing, anything is possible, right? You're not getting pushed out of a league where the GM's pushing you out the league and stuff like that. But with Deontay Wilder here, he has an opportunity to prove to the world that he still has what it takes to be top tier. You know what I mean? And so that is what I'm referring to, as much as when I say Deontay Wilder has to come out Friday and prove to us that he's still top elite caliber fighter. Like, he has to prove that he's that top athlete guy. He has to prove it. So anything less than is really heartbreaking, disappointing, and it's just disappointing. If he loses this fight, Deontay Wilder must go and reconsider retiring from the sport of boxing. He has to win. And the thing is about Deontay Wilder is he was once feared when how like Mike Tyson will walk down the ring and his opponent is in the ring. But Mike Tyson come with the towel over his head. And when he's already psychologically psyched out his opponent, that was Deontay Wilder, right? Deontay Wilder, it was one of the people that psychologically would have been an already psyched out his opponent. But now, to me, these opponents might not be as psyched out but to me, his opponents might not be as psyched out to Deontay Wilder as they once was. So that is a question that I really want to propose to the people tonight, man. Do you think Deontay Wilder is still a threat in the boxing world? Or do they see him now as like, oh, I can go fight him and that's a name under my record? You know what I'm saying? So that is the question that I really want to propose tonight. The question is, do you guys still think Deontay Wilder is still an elite fighter? Do you guys think that Deontay Wilder is still an elite fighter at this particular stage in his career? Because we have to think about this. Because Deontay Wilder is an individual who's known for his capabilities. He's known for his knockout punches. When Deontay Wilder would come to the ring, we knew if you wanted a safe bet, you would put your money on Deontay Wilder. But now things have changed. Things have
Likeable
changed.
dialogue.
Things have changed from Deontay Wilder now. Like now it's more so like, why would I put my money on Deontay Wilder when I'm not knowing if Deontay Wilder is capable of being that elite skill fighter? You know what I mean? So like I said earlier, he got rid of Malik Scott. Like he got rid of Malik Scott. Okay. You think that Malik Scott really, he never won a fight under Malik Scott. So that's actually pretty good that he got rid of Malik Scott, because he never really won a fight over Malik Scott, right? So that's actually pretty good he got rid of Malik Scott. The next thing is, what have you learned, Deontay Wilder, in this time that you've been off? What have you learned about the boxing world? Like, what have you learned? Is there anything that you've learned new? Have you learned to throw a better jab, throw your punches? You know what I'm saying? Do you have stamina now? We see that you're in top tier shape, but what about the stamina? Because when we see Deontay Wilder box, this is bothering me. Hold on, y'all. This is bothering me. We'll have to fix that. We'll have to fix that a little later. But when we talk about Deontay Wilder's ability to box, he will always run out of stamina. And that was one of the things that really hurt him, man. Him running out of stamina, man. So that, I would say, we need to see, what is your stamina like? Did you do anything different in the boxing world that refers to you and your stamina? Did you do anything different in the boxing world as far as you being, enhancing your boxing ability? So that is one of the things that I would have to question about Deontay Wilder. And Deontay, man, I'm going to go into this fight supporting you, but I really want you to understand, those are the questions that I have regarding Deontay Wilder. Like, those are the questions that I have. What have you done new? Is there anything that you adopted within the sport of boxing new? Is your stamina great now, Deontay Wilder? Did you learn how to really throw the jab? Because sometimes he'll throw the jab and it goes like that versus a straight shot. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Instead of a straight shot. So, did he fix that wild style that he have? But granted, though, that wild style got him 43 wins. So, granted, it's obviously been working for him. So that is, there's just some of the questions that I've have about Deontay Wilder. Those of y'all that are watching, make sure you guys smash that like button, man. It is cost you nothing, man. It is free 99. So make sure you smashing that like button for me, man. Man, so let's move on. Tevin Farmer versus Kid Austin. You know what's so surprising about this particular fight with Kid Austin and Tevin Farmer is that I haven't seen anything really trending with the dad of Kid Austin. Like, I haven't seen him like say nothing wow. Like, I heard him come out when it came out, but this is unusual. This is unusual territory for Kid Austin dad not to be talking about Tevin Farmer, or to be disrespecting Tevin Farmer, or like, this is really, and I'm gonna get the picture on for you guys, but like, this is really just mind blowing to me, because usually, man, the dad will be selling a fight like crazy. But the dad, it hasn't been really selling a fight, if you really be honest with you. Like, He hasn't really been talking a lot of noise. He hasn't been really doing a lot of anything, man. So, that's really questionable. That's really like that's really something for me to really just sit here and think about because, you know, do you feel like your son might not win this particular fight, or has he been vocal and I just haven't been paying that much attention to it? You know what I'm saying? So like, I really got to question his vocalism, like, because usually his dad is in the media and his dad is just talking a lot of crap. But lately, his dad hasn't been in the media and his dad hasn't been talking a lot of crap. So I wonder what's that about. You know what I mean? And so they're going to be fighting. I want to see. I like Tevin Former, right? He's a great boxer, right? But the last time I feel like he didn't throw enough punches. So I wonder did he adapt anything new outside of the Williams Zapata fight? Like, that's the thing with these boxers, man. Like they run out of stamina. Like a lot of these boxers, man, they run out of stamina, man. Like take for instance what happened what was it? Sunday night with Charleston White, when Charleston White was boxing the Island Boy. Like, think about it. Charleston White ran out of stamina. The Island Boy ran out of stamina. Granted that they are not boxers, but they drink and they do all of that. But these boxers, man, like, more kudos to them because they have to work on their stamina. But to me, Tevin Former sort of kind of gassed out and he stopped letting his hands go. But as a boxer, man, you have to let your hands go, man. That's the only how you're going to be successful is if you let your hands go. And so to me, man, I feel like he has to let his hands go. But I'm curious to see what Kid Austin does. He's been at the ring for about over a year now. So I'm really anxious and I'm really curious to see what Kid Austin brings to the ring, what Kid Austin does. I'm curious because I want to know what has he's been working on, right? He's been working out for a long time and he's always on time. He's always in shape. Like Kid Austin is always in shape, right? And dude be hella big, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's always in shape. So it's like, what's new for him, and what's new for for Kid Austin, man, and what is he going to bring up in the ring against Tevin Former? Now he's another fighter that must win because his dad didn't put him in so many situations, right? They didn't fight in the Shakur Stevenson fight. They didn't fight in a couple of fights. So I mean, it's really a win. It's a must win situation for Kid Austin, man. It's a must win situation for Kid Austin. He must win. Anything less than is diabolical, and honestly, man, I would want to see him get a knockout. Abdullah Mason been doing his thing. Abdullah Mason has, so it seems like to me, Abdullah Mason and Kid Austin was on the same trajectory, but Abdullah Mason has been so busy and he's been so active, whereas Kid Austin haven't been in the ring in some time. And so it sort of kind of like questions his ability in the boxing ring. Like, where have you been? What's going on? Like, what is the status of you? Like, what's the play here? You know what I mean? So it really comes into play as far as, Kid Austin not being able to be in a ring the last year or so, and versus Tevin Foreman, he just really was just in the ring about a couple of months ago when he fought Williams Zapata. So again, we have a active fighter and a fighter that's coming off of a year layoff, and it's Kid Austin got to win, and it's not gonna be no excuse that you've been off a year when you got your daddy over here popping his ish.
Likeable dialogue.
There's, when you got your dad popping ish like the way he pops, bro, there is no way you can that we will accept anything less than you delivering the top results. Like, I would want to see him get a knockout. I would personally want to see Kid Austin get a knockout. And if he get a knockout, it's great. His stock would like rise even more. But like with just a win, he would have to win not by a split decision. He would have to win by the majority. Like, I don't want to see Kid Austin win by a split decision. I want to see Kid Austin win by majority because you remember we was all hyped up with him going up against Shakur. Somebody supposedly stole the passport. Somebody supposedly put the tire on flat, called the police. Somebody supposedly did all these things to Kid Austin to prevent him from going to fight Shakur Stevenson. And not only that, when they make it to Riyadh season, now he's in a hospital with the tubes and he sleeps. So Kid Austin really has to bring it. Kid Austin really has to show up, and he has to deliver. Anything less than, we will question it. Anything less than, we will give you we will have to give you that sound effect, because anything less than, man, is really unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable, so that's just my take on it. Anything less than that, Kid Austin, is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Likeable dialogue.
All right, man. So Crawford and Canelo, that is what the chat is about. Crawford versus Canelo, man. My whole take on it is I want to watch the third press conference, right? So we seen, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm kind of thinking about Crawford and Canelo. Like like when I think about it, I feel like Crawford might really win this fight, man. Like, I feel like Canelo probably bit more than he can chew, or maybe I'm just thinking about Crawford looking long and extra reachy. But then when I also think about Berlanga, like how long he was and how big he was over Canelo, and he was still able to deliver the job. But Crawford and Berlanga are two different fighters. Man, that'd be crazy if Canelo is a fighter. Again, he can't lose. Canelo is a fighter that this is a must-win situation for him. This is a must-win situation for Canelo. If Canelo do anything other than win, then guess what? Then it's a lose-lose situation. It's a lose situation for him, right? But for Crawford, it's a win-lose situation, because with Crawford, at least we could say he tried to grow up and he tried to be great, right? Boom. And he lost. But Canelo, it's like, man, I told y'all I was going to win. And, this is my weight class. And, so with Canelo, he got to win. Anything less than, we would have to question it. Anything less than, we would really, really have to question it, right? He feels like, and Canelo's coming in with a chip on his shoulder. Like, he has to really put on a dominant performance, because he feels like Turki Al-Sheikh is in Crawford's corner. And then we heard Turki Al-Sheikh jokingly talks about, why did they sit me next to Canelo? Everybody knows I wants to be sitting next to Crawford. What? Bro, you as a promoter, you cannot be saying stuff like that. You as a promoter, you cannot be uttering them sort of kind of words and things like that, because you are a promoter. You're supposed to just put the fight on and come from a unbiased perspective. But unfortunately, he likes to dip into business and feels like he's a dictator, like my boy DT say. He feels like he's the dictator and things. And so he feels like he's the king and he's this and this and this, and he runs the sport of boxing. But sir, I got news for you, Mr. Turki Al-Sheikh. You don't run the sport of boxing because you don't really have no fighters besides Canelo and Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford don't even have a long-term deal with you. He fights on a one-fight deal with you. And then he turned around and told you that can't nobody tell me what to do in the sport of boxing when it's come to fighting, when he's been fighting his whole life, when it refers to him talking about no more Tom and Jerry fights. So we already know what Crawford's game plan will be. We already know what Crawford's game plan gonna be.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
It's going to be the sweet science. The game is to hit and not get hit. So he talks about how Ursly Lars Lundy really won the fight. I said Ursly Lara Lundy won the fight, you know what I'm saying, against Canelo. So Crawford is going to take that approach, and he's going to take the William Scope approach. But the difference is that Crawford is going to land more punches on Canelo than the other fighters did. But I would say Ursly Londa, he really did land punches. They just didn't give it to him because Canelo was the bigger name. So, you know, Canelo do got some blemishes on his record, but he do got some elite fights on his record. But, you know, they question Crawford's record. I would say Earl is an elite fighter. Earl is an elite fighter. He went through all the champions, bro. We can't discredit Earl. Earl is an elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? It was just unfortunate one night that he didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I would say about that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's unfortunate one night he didn't show up, and it cost him, unfortunately, man. So that's the only thing that I would say about that. But man, you know, this boxing stuff, man, you know, it's to be seen, man. And then we got Jake Paul fighting. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like Jake Paul, but Jake Paul must win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't really take another L. Like, he can't take an L after fighting Mike Tyson and quote unquote beating Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Jake Paul fight this weekend. We got the Canelo Crawford press conference Friday. We got Deontay Wilder fights Friday night. Tevin former Kid Austin Friday night. And so, man, just stay tuned right here on Likeable Dialogue. And we will be be back tomorrow, man. Hopefully OG Rob come back tomorrow, man. We're supposed to be talking about some NBA topics, so that's what the thumbnail was for. So I'm just going to change out the thumbnail and things like that. But man, tune in with me tomorrow, man. I will be live tomorrow, live in action. So make sure you guys tap in with me, man. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm your host, LD. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD,
the Kid,
and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, man, you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, man, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us on Snapchat. I said Snapchat. I'm sorry. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Man, follow us, man. Give us a follow. Send me a DM and tell me that you watched the episode. And then, man, I'll be sure to give you a follow back and a shout out, man. So make sure you guys do that, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with the channel tonight. And we will be back tomorrow with more boxing talk. All right. Appreciate you guys. Hey, guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Get to press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you follow us on Instagram, man. Again, tell me that you watched the episode. And man, I'm be sure to give you a shout out, and I'll be sure to give you a follow back. All right, at Likeable Dialogue. Thank you, guys.